I just entered Germany with my wife, but we never go camp. I want to know, can we go camp together, but we never have children? Hi, Elegant. Welcome back to this YouTube channel. Here is Miss Nelson. So if you are new here, I do talk about Germany, anything that has to do with Germany, the one that I know and the one that I don't know. If you eventually ask me that question, I'm also going to do a research and also ask people around me to see what I can do to help you go vital in the environment. So that is what I do in this YouTube channel, and I also talk about my personal life. But in this very video, so our lovely brother just asked a question. They just arrived in Germany, him and his wife, but they don't have children yet. So he's asking if he can stay with his wife in the camp, or they should seek asylum differently. Like the wife seek asylum, him seek asylum. This shoe that you have right now, sir, that was the shoe that I was and my hobby was years back. So in this video, I will advise you to watch this very video to the end. If maybe you have never been watching my video to the end before, but this very video, watch it to the end, because is this the message is directing to this your question. I was once in your shoe, but now we are now a resident holder. Okay, I'm going to talk about how we now how we register ourselves in Germany, how we do in Germany, everything that me and my hubby did in Germany. We were not married, okay? That was before when we arrived in Germany. So I'm going to talk about how we now get to this stage of a resident holder in Germany. So it's directing to you. And if you know you are also in this shoe, you just come here single-handedly without children, you have to watch this video to the end. And before we get started, I'm also going to let you know, sir, that not everybody that have children in Germany are 100% sure that they will remain in Germany forever. Not everybody that has children in Germany that can stay in Germany, most especially if one of the if one of your partner don't have resident permit. So if you are here, and let's say for example you and your wife just you are just coming from another EU country, and you don't have a German resident permit, you have 3 children, Germany are still going to tell you guys to leave the country because none of you have a German resident permit. But if maybe they might have resident permit and you bring your wife over, so eventually your woman will also get a resident permit and that of your children. But if none of you have resident permit, even if you have 10 children here in Germany, you are still going to fight for your resident permit and that of your children. So you coming here with your wife together doesn't warranty Germany is going to take you back because you don't have children. So you can stay in Germany without you bringing children along. That is what I'm trying to say. So make sure you are watching this video to the end, because we have a lot of details that I'm going to talk about in this very video, and you will take one of it, anyone that you know that you suit you best, take it and use it to do your thing. I'm using myself as an example in this very video to message to you. Years ago, me and my hubby, we came to Germany without children. So as soon as we arrived here in Germany, we come from Italy. We were in Italy for 3 good weeks. So there was no fingerprint, nothing, and no good food in the camp, all this plaster. So we were actually going out to do all this Bourgeois Signore, to look for a greener pasture, or to look for a daily bread, because we want to eat swallow, in as much as there was not allowing us to cook in the apartment they gave to us, but there was a one neighbor over there that was allowing us to come and make a semo and so vital. So that was how we were surviving back in Italy. I don't want to go more detail, but I just want to give you how we now came to Germany and make everything. So as we were, because my hobby is my hobby have a occupation back in Nigeria before we came to Europe. So hobby was doing that Bourgeois Signore, and we were never convinced with that kind of job. So hobby was like, how can a trailer driver be a Bourgeois Signore in Europe? We were not married. That part, don't forget that part. We were not married. We were boyfriend and girlfriend. So hobby just said, okay, what I will do right now, Me, I have to go to some part to do Bojono Signore. Obi have to go to some part. We were trying to just gather some money to embark on a journey to Germany. After 1 week of us doing all these things, we eventually get the money to come to Germany, and we buy ticket in Foggia train station in Italy. So that was how we come to Germany. So as soon as we come to Germany, there was no control, no control in the train. We were just from Italy to Germany was successful. So as we come here, we arrive in what they call it in Munich. As soon as we come to Munich, we just see Ogbalegbe there, and then we go towards them and then tell them that we just came here to Germany, that we want to seek asylum. So they took us to one building where Ogbalegbe headquarters there, so police headquarters. They took us there, and then they asked us some question. They asked me my question. They took me. A lady took me to one side to ask me question, and a men also take my hobby to one side to ask my hobby question. Hobby just has to write some details, like all those quick details. What is your name? Where are you from? If you want to seek asylum, make sure you are including your girlfriend, even if you are not married. If you are married, make sure you are also including your wife. Your wife also have to include you as husband. Even if you are boyfriend or girlfriend, also include this is my boyfriend. Also, if you this is my girlfriend, this is my boyfriend. So if you are married, this is my wife and this is my husband. So the by there, which is the both of you have to include yourself 247. Don't stick that part. So just so because if as soon as you are ringing that in their brain, they will try to fix you guys in one position because they know that okay, this is a lover, this is a lover. So if they are taking you guys to any camp, you both are going to the same camp, so they are not going to share you. But so maybe you just go there, you are just claiming as if you are now alone. So they are going to also share you with your hobby. But make sure you are saying that this is my wife and this is my husband, this is my boyfriend and this is my girlfriend. So as me and my hubby come to arrive in Munich, I was saying this is my boyfriend, and hubby also include me in his information they asked. That is my girlfriend. So after that night, because it was night, we arrived in Munich. So they gave us one paper to go to one address. So the address was also close to Munich, not that close, sha, but we have to enter bus, we train, and then we go to the address. It was just like a camp where people sleep first. So the next day they are going to take people out of that place. So they take us, they give us the address to locate that place, and then we locate that place in the middle of the night. You see that the rain that beat us that night and not be small thing. So man, woman try to be with the man 247, not don't reap where you did not sow. So you have to sow before you reap. So don't say, I'm just suffering with this man, I'm just suffering with this woman. You are doing yourself good, and the man is also doing himself good. Because you both are trying to build a future here, okay? So that was how me and my hobby, we get to the address, and then as soon as we get there, so there was no there was this room people that came to us that night. They gave us this bread, the bread that is so strong. So and then they gave us the bread. They asked us if we are comfortable. They just gave us one room to sleep that night. So and then we sleep that night. The room have a bathroom and toilet and everything. So we were there. I think we spent like 3 to 4 days there because they were still bringing a lot of people there, pregnant women, single guys, family with a partner. So they were still bringing people there because they're trying to now transfer everybody to another place, because that was just the place they keep people who just that just people who just arrive. So they keep us in that camp. So I don't know. I think we spent like 4 or 3 to 4 days in that place. So me and my hubby, we do came maybe sometimes we just come out and just stroll. So we go out every time because believe me, you Germany are watching. Okay, if you claim this is your boyfriend, try and do boyfriend thing. If you claim this is my wife or husband, try and do husband and wife stuff. Okay, I'm not saying husband and wife stuff outside, but you guys be strolling, going out, okay? You the man, don't just make friends now and start going out with all those boys who don't know what they came to do in Germany. You the woman, don't just start me going with single woman who just don't know what they came to do in Germany, okay? Deal with your man, deal with your woman, okay? So you guys can just go out, even if you don't have money to buy something in the supermarket. Go to supermarket, just throw around, look everywhere. the both of you. So that was exactly what me and my hobby were doing anyway. So we were just wearing all those clothes they gave us in the camp. Never mind. So we were going out every time. We come in, we go back. Until that 4 days, I think, and then the big boss now came. And after the big boss came, so they give everybody some what they call it, paper. Say that paper, if we get to Munich train station, we should give to all these people, maybe if you want to buy ticket, so those people in the counter there, they say we should give that paper to the counter people. So as soon as we get to everybody, a lot of people were there, but I'm just talking about myself. So and then as soon as we get to the Munich, back to Munich, oh, so we get back to the Munich because those the bus there was a bus that came to that place we were before that took us to Munich Bahnhof, and then the paper they gave to us, we were searching for the particular place, the particular counter they asked us to go. As soon as we get there, we give them that paper and they now print one long paper for us. So this long paper they print for us is to locate the castle. So they write information how we can get to Caswell after train, we enter bus and all those things, how to go to Caswell, because Caswell is where we are going to complete. Caswell is the headquarter, that is where you seek asylum. So now we now enter the train because we are following through that paper they print for us, because that was a is a is like a free ticket. Any control that we came, and then we give them that paper, they will know that is a free ticket for us. So and then they also write information how we can locate the cars where the same paper, and then the ticket was also in the same paper. So it was not we don't pay for ticket. So then print that one for us for free. So that was how we were trying to locate Caswell. We were driving to Caswell, and finally we now arrive in Caswell. So it was night we arrived in Caswell because it was really difficult for us to locate Caswell. You know, it's country that we just arrived in, so we have not even spent like 1 week in the same country. So it was really difficult asking question before people will be writing it on their Google to see where the address is. Some people will say go straight, go left, go right. That was how we finally arrived in Caswell. So as soon as we get to Caswell, it was really a lot of people over there, but they was just trying to pick up those people that said a partner, which is boyfriend or girlfriend, because me and my hubby was always there tooth and nail. We were together tooth and nail. So he claimed me as his girlfriend. I claim him as my boyfriend as well. So that was as we get to the castle, they send one Africa. I don't know if maybe it's in Nigeria, but it was also a black guy. They send the black guy to us to go and show us our room, which is in Caswell there. And then the next day, before we do our fingerprint, so this guy came to us and then he take us to uh, the room that we are going to stay. I can remember that night, the guy tell my hubby, say, is this your sister or your girlfriend? And then hubby said, it's my girlfriend. You know what this guy said to us? He said, he will advise my hubby to claim single here in Germany, and me also claim single here in Germany as a like a boyfriend. I'm not. I don't have boyfriend or I don't have husband, so I should just claim single. Obi should also claim single. That it is really good because they will use it to answer me quickly as possible. And then my hobby app just replied, no, I'm not going to do that. Even if Germany don't give me paper or they ask me to leave Germany, that never warrants me. That never warrants me to deny the love of my life. And we are not married, though. I'm still talking. So we are not married then. So the guy was just trying to convince Obi to say that we don't know each other. All those as in we should just claim single. Everybody should go their own way. Then Obi insists, no, thank you for your advice anyway. That was how this guy left our room. And then the next day we come down, we eat all this other bread again at so vital. And then they ask us to wait that a bus is coming to take us to Mannheim. There's this big camp in Mannheim. So, and then first of all, they ask us to come to, there is a room there, Tompreet. So those rooms that they will Tompreet, they will not give you that green advice at that time. So we go to that room, they interpret Obi, they also interpret me, and then that interpret was just maybe manual interpret just to say that you are already in Germany, you are already start within as an asylum seeker already. So and then they interpret me like twice because as I said for the beginning, we were in Italy before. There was no fingerprint. We don't complete there because it was really taking a lot of time. Like we spent 3 weeks, we still not find any fingerprint. So that was how we moved. So then, as I complete in Caswell, it was like I'm new in the country. So there was nothing like I already fingerprint in another different country. They also do Obi the same thing. It was the same thing. So me and my hobby was thumbprint twice, and they don't see anything negative in the computer that we already thumbprint in another country. So we were just fresh in Germany. That doesn't mean that even if you already thumbprint in Italy, that you are still not going to be granted a resident permit in Germany. I'm trying to say my own story. A lot of people who have Italian document and come here to Germany, they also have the resident permit because they work towards it. That is where we are going right now. So I'm trying to say everything how we get here, just so you get idea because you are also new, just like the way we came here years back. So as we complete in the cars were there, after all set are done, a bus came and then parked a lot of people. If they are still parking me and my hobby. There's nothing like question say, do you want to go single? And then hobby want to go single. As far as we are claiming boyfriend or girlfriend, they are taking us together. You get me? So we are claiming boyfriend or girlfriend. They are taking us anywhere hobby is going. They are putting me there. If hobby is one, me I'm two. If hobby is me is one, hobby is two. You get me? So they're just placing us. They are not like hobby is in the maybe we are standing on the line. Hobby is in the first, me I'm on the number 30. No, they will be the one. I'm on this number second. So you get me? So try and get that part. That was how they took everybody. They take us to Mannheim. There's this big camp in Mannheim. That was where we are. We were in Mannheim. As soon as we arrived in Mannheim, we were waiting for two things. We were waiting for transfer to living house, or yeah, as you call it living house, but it was not that best of living house. It was also like a camp, but better than this May camp in Mannheim. So we were waiting for them to transfer us to living house, and we were also waiting for our greenhouse vice. A lot of people, they were transferring a lot of people, most especially single people. They was transferring a lot of people without their greenhouse vice. They will say they will send their greenhouse vice to them, to their address that they are transferring them to. But me and my hobby, we spent 3 good months, 3 good months, if I'm not mistaken, in Mannheim camp, those big camp in Mannheim. So we spent 3 good months there. I was even working inside the camp, cleaning the floor, and they were paying. No, I can't remember how much they were paying me. Like I think it was weekly. They were paying me weekly. Weekly. I don't know how much they were paying me. Something 50 euro, something like that. I don't know. I can't recall. But I was working, cleaning all the apartments in Mahai, which is the camp. I was cleaning all the floor, euro, let's say close to 100 euro. So that was the money that if we go out, we just buy all this, what they call it, me and Obi, we buy kebab, we eat kebab, we eat chicken, we're also using that to follow up because not everything that they provide there, we eat those some strong bread. You cannot cook your swallow there because there's no kitchen to cook swallow. And even if maybe you eventually go outside and buy this machine that they plug and cook the cashew, you're in deep problem. So yeah, that we spent 3 months in Mannheim there. We were waiting for our green advice, and then finally our green advice arrived. So as our green advice arrived, we were also waiting for what they call it, a transfer. That was why we spent that 3 months in Mannheim camp. So finally they eventually come and then transfer us to another city. So the city that transferred us to was way longer than Mannheim city. So it was really the same Bate bag. So they transfer us to another camp again. Yeah, it's not maybe a living house, but here, this camp, you can cook. There is kitchen here. You can cook. Every month they give you, I think at as then they was giving each and every, I think 200 or something euro. Me and my hubby, we don't have children though. We still don't have children and we are still not married. They transfer us to one room, me and my hubby, me and my boyfriend that time. They transfer us to one room. And then this house have kitchen and it's just like a passage house. Many people are in different room, boyfriend and girlfriend, husband and wife, children and mama, single mother and the child. So they was just in their own room. So me and my hubby were there and so vital. That was how life started because now we cannot cook, we receive money and we have to manage the money to eat to the month. And then as we were there, Obi were searching for a job because now Obi have greenhouse vibes and there are these voluntary German people who will also want to teach you how to speak Ich komme Haus, Ich wohne hier, Ich bleibe hier, Ich heiße. So those voluntary people will also come to teach you how you can introduce yourself a little bit about Germany. So try and concentrate you as a lady and then the man, you don't, it's not bad if you also concentrate you are the man, but I will advise that you look for a job. So me, I was learning all those Ishai said blah blah blah, and then Obi was trying to fix himself for work. In as much as Obi was also attending the school, okay, because the school was like 2 hours class, 1 hour class, not maybe it's just a professional school. So Obi was also searching for a job, and then there was this as I was still saying, voluntary people who offer to help for free. They were the one who got job for my hobby. The first job hobby get in Germany. Those people were the one that get the job for hobby. The help Obi to write a Bewerbung, the CV, and the Lebenslauf, which is the one that your picture is there, your Lebenslauf and the Bewerbung. So they were the one that just write everything. So and then Obi get his first job in the kitchen where uh for those of you who know Europa Park, so my hobby was working there in Europa Park for like 2 good years. There was no break, so Obi was working there for 2 years because these years that we uh Obi was working, we were in that same camp, that camp that say it was like a passage house, but you cannot cook. So we were there. It's also a camp, but you cannot cook your own food, Africa food, and so vital. So after 2 years being in that time, that was where I have my first child. That is in that same camp, one room. The room they just have this student bed. Me and my hubby we try to buy another bed just so the bed will be convinced or comfortable for us to sleep. So they put all this trunk, the trunk that look like a the cupboard where to put clothes. The trunk look like bo. So that was the trunk they provide for us. So but this one was just so not bad because this is another mass now. We're trying to build life. After 2 years there, I have my first child in this that time there. So after 2 years that Obi have been working in this firma, we then now said, okay, now they want to transfer us. Believe me, you this green advice is 6 months, okay? So 6 months green advice, we expire, we send it to, we give it to these all these people there, which is the social people. Then they will be the one to send it to Offenburg. Offenburg will renew it, and then they will not give it to us. So as Obi, we were in that time. That was when we get to go to Rathaus to get Obi uh, Arbeitserlaubnis, so working permit. So if you get there, you already have your greenhouse vibes. Tell them you need an Abat alertness in route house. That was how we get our Abat alertness. To give you this route house, tell them you need an ID number because this ID number, even me, I also got it, even as much as I was not working by them. I got that ID. In English, it's called registration certificate, okay? That you are already in Germany now, that you are already started. So if you find work, this number is the number that they will write on your any job, they will ask you for this your registration certificate. I'm forgetting the name they call it in Germany right now. So, but in Ratas, you will get that registration certificate and also the Arbeit Erlaubnis. So they will give you in Ratao so that you can search for a job. If you are new in Germany, I will say you can apply, find a job through agent, because agent, they will find job for you so quickly. And I think this video is going to have a part one, part two, because see, it's a long journey. It's a long journey. And I also have advice. So climb it or sir, don't let your woman leave you, and don't let your husband leave you. So what I will say is that, sir, you and your woman make a plan. If maybe you want to be working or you are already working, even if you are not working, Germany are paying you, Germany are paying your woman. Since you guys don't have a child right now and you're not going to be paying for your house rent as well, Germany is going to be responsible for your house rent and also paying you your feeding fee. You try and make things with your wife, and wife try and make things with your husband. If maybe you guys are going to be planning together, as you guys are now husband and wife, if you want to be planning together, try and plan together. If 100 euro is what you will be doing with your investment, you guys, you two, plan it together and you agree to it. And sis, if you and your husband finally agree to it, don't you ever go outside and discuss those things with your girlfriend that you just made in Germany. And sir, if you and your wife eventually make all the plan, don't you ever as well go and make friends with a guys and start saying that me and my wife are doing this, me and my wife are doing that. Are you sure the woman is not shorting me? Or are you sure my husband is not shorting me? Don't let money cause issue with you and your partner, because this money of a thing has really damaged a lot of houses in Germany. And they forget that money cannot buy happiness, money cannot buy everything. And a lot of people are really suffering about, they are really suffering it right now because of the decision they make because of German free money. The only thing that we advise you is that plan to be working here in Germany. If you have occupation, maybe you are a trailer driver in your country before, or maybe you have one thing or the other as in your handwork, try and pursue that handwork here and make the house bedroom, because as soon as you get the house bedroom, your document is waiting for you, even if you don't have children in Germany. Likewise, you, the woman, if you know you don't have occupation, try and fix yourself in one occupation, or you can be working. I said it in my previous video, there are a lot of unprofessional job here in Germany that you can work. You are going to be seeing the bad and the good side in your working place, but I will advise you, state truth and nay, because you know where you are going and you know where you are coming from. Don't say because this is not what I apply for and they are not giving me another stuff, to leave your job and kill the gun. Because if you kill the gun, it may be that that was the time they are going to give you your document. Now because you don't have a job, it is going to take another more years for you to have a job. Because people who are working presently in Germany, they have a lot of opportunity to get their resident permit. So I will advise you, since you don't have children now, you the woman be working and you the man be working. So if you don't have maybe any experience, you don't have any occupation, try and get a job from what they call it from a job agency. And if you can also maybe contact me, I can also help you for a job. You can tell me the city that you are living, then I will just write it on the internet to search for a job. So you can also search for job. Indeed they have a lot of job, in as much as almost all the job they have agent now, because there are some agents you just work there 2 months, they take you away from there, take you for the other side. That's why since I've been in Germany, I've never worked with agent. And likewise hobby, this is not a proudness, I'm the one searching for a job for hobby and it's going direct to the company, not maybe agent. That was just the first time when we come to Germany. All these voluntary people who volunteer to help, those people were the one that gave Obi first job. But after that one, I would say I'm an Obi agent. I'm the one writing the Bewerbung and the Lebenslauf and also searching for a job. So Obi working today, I was the one. Me working today, I was the one that searched for a job by myself. But if you know you really want to work in Germany, you can just contact me. I will see what I can do in your city to see if maybe you can find one job and just be doing for now, because that will also secure you staying here in Germany, because you are here to work. You are not here to depend on their 400, or I don't know what how much they are paying now. Because me, I have a resident permit, Obi have, my children have, and we are working, we carry our responsibility. There is nothing like a job center money or Agesture for Arbeit money, government money. There is nothing like that. So yeah, you work towards your destiny. And me and my hobby, since we came here, there's nothing like fight. Maybe Ogbalegbe can't show because say we don't dey fight because of money. No, not because we are not quarreling, but we quarrel and settle. So don't let outsider to come into your home, because if they come into your home, if you are trying to drag them out, it will be more difficult. So don't just start what you know fully well that you cannot finish. So if I may advise you in a different video, that is going to be more about this. But I just hope that you have understand this part, because this video is really getting too long right now. So if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and Elegant. For those of you who are in this same message, pick one of two things that I've been saying since and add it into your life. Trust me, you are going to live a comfortable and a good life in Germany. People who drive their husband or people who drive their wife, they are really regretting right now, because it takes two to tango and they plan future together. So if you are having a kiss and you are not with your partner, it's going to be difficult for you, and you will find it very difficult. You will even be blaming Germany for being stressful. You will not even blame yourself of not being in a relationship with the father of your kids or with the mother of your kids, because if you people are together, what you cannot do, your partner will do it. What this one cannot do, this one will do it. Then the stress will be less. But maybe just you alone are not doing two people stuff, you are going to find Germany very stressful. So Elegant, don't be go with too much of friend, most especially negative friends. Don't be go with them. Be around of people who are more positive. Like me now, I don't have friends. The only four people I have as my best friend is my hobby and my three kids. Those are my best friends. Say outsider, I don't have it as a friend. For the half of my years I've been in Germany, no friend. So yeah, I advise myself, and I just hope you have understand all the details. So Elegant, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share this video for a friend and family, and I will see you Elegant in my next video. Have a blessed, wonderful day. Do make sure to stay blessed, and bye bye.